Hey guys, welcome to the Homestead. So today we're going to read an article. Before we get to that, I'm going to enjoy me a nice cold glass of raw milk. Out of a mason jar, no less. I do this from time to time, drink raw milk on camera, when I see insanity, such as I'm going to show you today. Let's just go jump right into the article and then I'll get into my comments. Over at the Citizen Free Press, great website if you have not checked this out, citizenfreepress.com, Biden targets Amish farmer with armed raid and $300,000 fine. This came out a few days ago, August 25th. It says Miller's Organic Farm, and there's a link to it, is located in the remote Amish village of Bird in Hand, Pennsylvania. The farm supplies everything from grass-fed beef and cheese to raw milk and organic eggs to dairy from grass-fed water buffalo and all types of produce, all to roughly 4,000 private food club members who pay top dollar for high-quality whole food. The private food club members appreciate their freedom to get food from an independent farmer that isn't processing meat and dairy at U.S. Department of Agricultural facilities, which mandates that food be prepared in ways that Miller's Organic Farm believe make it less nutritious. Amos Miller, the farm's owner, contends that he is preparing food the way God intended, but the U.S. government doesn't see things that way. They recently sent armed federal agents to the farm and demanded he cease operations. The government is also looking to issue more than $300,000 in fines, a request so steep it would put the farm out of business, that's what they're trying to do, obviously. There's this farmer named Amos Miller, and he's been farming for 25 years. No electricity, no fertilizer, no gasoline. He has a really impressive crop yields using only the oldest methods, totally organic. He has milk, he has beef, he has different types of sheep, he has chicken, all types of vegetables, and he has a private buyers club of about 4,000 people all across the country that pay him top dollar for his food. And the government doesn't like this idea of a private buyers club. They have raided his farm with armed federal agents, and they have said he needs to stop selling his meat until he gets regulated by the federal agencies whose job it is to, regulate food. And he says, the way you guys regulate it, it kind of hurts the nutrition of the food. You wash it in these things, chemicals. You've given these vaccines and the cows get all types of medicine. I don't do any of that. So I think going through your regulatory process will actually hurt the quality of my food. And that's what I'm being paid top dollar for. It is this high quality food. So they are fining him hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're actually sent armed federal agents there to take inventory of his meat, of his dairy, and they visit him to make sure that he's not selling anything and that he's not ramping up his production in any way. So that's where he is now. He's figuring out how to fight the federal government, what he's going to do. And, he's been put in this really tight spot along with the people who, look at him for this food. They're not getting their meat and dairy right now because of the government. So this was put on Tucker Carlson, I think, the other day, and there's a video here. You can watch it over at citizenfreepress.com and learn more about it. But, so there's some things that struck me as I was reading this and learning about this issue. Pardon me while I get another sip of my cold raw milk in my mason glass. It's so good. People in the government just hate what I just did. They hate it. They hate it. This is kind of like the bully in 6th grade who goes out to the recess, out to the jungle gym in elementary school and picks on the 3rd grader with the special needs kid, The Amish farmer, really? These are pacifists. And you have this bully who goes out. Come on out to AR-15 country and try this. Oh, wait, we did that once. It was called the Bundy, standoff out in, was it Nevada or whatever it was? Yeah, see, that's what happened. They came out, federal agents, and says, hey, we're going to round up all your cattle because you're grazing them on public land, and we're going to take them, and we're going to sell them, and we may perhaps give you some money from the proceeds of that sale if we feel like it. And so they started rounding up these people's privately owned cattle that were grazing on public land, and a bunch of people showed up with guns. And they were like, oh, wait, we'll negotiate. They were pointing guns at federal agents, snipers. They had taken up positions. Let's read about it. A photojournalist for Reuters wrote that armed supporters had taken up tactical positions on government officers and that one man pointing a rifle in the direction of a BLM employee said, "I've got a clear shot at 4 of them." Another man said, "I'm ready to pull the trigger if fired upon." Las Vegas Metro Deputy Chief Tom Roberts diffused the situation by announcing that Bundy's cattle would be returned within 30 minutes. The BLM announced that it would suspend the mass roundup, citing safety reasons. Yeah, because it's not so safe when people point guns at you. But the Amish farmer? Yeah, this is the bully, the older, higher grade, who's in a higher grade in elementary school bully, going out to the recess and picking on the special needs kid in 3rd grade. Makes you feel all big and tough, doesn't it? When you pick on someone who's unarmed, who can't fight back against you. But see, when you start fighting back against, when you start doing crap like this against people who are like, oh no, where's my rifle? Where's my gun? My pistol is only for shooting my way to my rifle that I should have had with me in the first place, but now I've got it. You don't pick on those people. Come out to the land of the AR-15 and try this nonsense. No, it's not going to happen. They won't do it. They're trying to set an example, but I don't think the example they're trying to set is going to have the effect that they think it's going to. Leave a comment below and let me know. America is done with this nonsense. They're done. It's only going to take a spark. We're really close. It's time for tar and feathers. We're way past time for tar and feathers. And you can go ahead and pick on the Amish people. You can pick on the pacifist of our country first if you want to. But as soon as you come out and you start pulling this crap on the land of the AR-15, it's not going to work well for you. You're going to have a Bundy situation. And at this time, the people who are running that, they're not near as pushed to the edge back then as they are today. They're not. People have been, milking cows for thousands of years. But we got to regulate it by the government because we know what's right for you. We know what's safe for you. We're trying to keep you safe, I just today took some raw milk that we get from our neighbor's cow down the road here and made some raw butter. You can't really see it. It's too bright, but there you go. See? Raw milk butter. Amazing. Tastes great. Salted butter. I like a little bit of salt in my butter. So when I make it, I put some salt in it. Dangerous. Very dangerous. You can't eat this stuff. It'll probably kill you. My kids were raised on raw milk. My oldest was raised on goat's milk. Yeah, we love raw milk. If you try to give them store-bought milk, they'll turn their nose up at it and not drink it. It tastes horrible. Raw milk. And people are like, I don't like when you make snapping sounds in your videos. It's uncouth. What do you think about them apples? Yeah, these people are out of freaking control. Out of control. I don't understand the world we're living in today. But yeah, you keep picking on those Amish farmers. It makes you feel big, bad, and tough. But one day, somebody's going to show up at those Amish farmers and be like, hey, I know you're a pacifist, but we got this. We'll take care of it for you. You just stand over there. Because we realize if we don't take care of this now, at this location, they're going to come to other locations. And these federal agents, these Harvard, pansy, country club Republican, or whatever they are, they're going to get an education quick, fast, and in a hurry about liberty and, freedom. We'll leave it at that. Hey, guys, check out our merchandise, teespring.com. You can find all of our great T-shirts, including Stupid Should Hurt. Because if you're a stupid federal agent and you're raiding farms, trying to confiscate raw milk, and people who just want, chemical-free meat, you might meet a whole world of hurt. And that's stupid. We get some more hurt in this world. We'll have a lot less stupid. Our Stupid Should Hurt shirt's on sale now. Our bestseller. You should get one of these shirts. Stupid Should Hurt. We need some more hurt in this world. Also, a bunch of other shirts like this one, Freedom, all for sale at our Teespring. Link in the description below. You can check them out. I appreciate that. See you next time in the Homestead. Bye. Hey, guys, we know that a lot of our audience are homeschoolers. Homeschooling here is very important to us. And if you're like us, maybe you've had a hard time training your youngsters to memorize their times tables. Well, I want to introduce you to a program today that I think will help with that. This is Times Tables. It's perfect for small children. At age 7, my youngest son has his multiplication tables memorized. All of them. Times Tales is a series of stories that your child learns in a video. The video presents a simple story that your child can easily recall from memory and assist them in easily remembering the multiplication facts. My late wife Jamie made a video talking about how our oldest child still was having problems with times table memorization. Until we tried Times Tales. After months of getting behind and stressful struggling, Times Tales was almost an overnight correction and allowed him to get back on track with his math courses. So I want you to give this a try. They have different packages available, and there's going to be a link in the description below. Every purchase you make from this program is going to help the Homestead. Give it a try. It worked for us. I'm sure it can work for you and your child too.
I know my math facts.
Hey there, thanks for watching our channel. If you're looking for great off-grid homesteading videos, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button and be sure to like the video you just watched. You can also feel free to send us your questions by going to anamericanhomestead.com on our contact page and send me your question. Your question might get made into a video. In the meantime, check out some of these other great videos. Oh wait, go ahead and click them. Go ahead.